In this video, we will go through my HYROX program. We'll check out the progress that I have made throughout this prep. And also, this is the program that gave me that 1 hour, 9 minutes and 46 seconds in my first open competition. Made me finish 85th out of 1,100 competitors, which is not a bad result. Not something we were going for, but definitely we'll take it as a first time doing it and an experience, of course. We will cover 4 topics with this video. The first one will be our strength and power. The second one will be our conditioning. The third one will be the aesthetics, and the fourth one will be overall health.
When it comes to strength, I didn't really assess my PRs before doing this program, but I noticed that I was getting a lot stronger, especially in my pushing strength, because I did 2 upper body sessions where my focus was mostly on pushing because my chest is underdeveloped for the other parts of my body, so I was really focusing on my chest a little bit more. When it comes to my legs, I did 1 lower body session per week because most of the stress you have when you're training for a HYROX is on your legs with all the running, and also the HYROX by itself is 90% of legs. So only 1 strength session for legs, which also I didn't assess my PRs, but my front squat definitely got better and the numbers got better. So my working sets were higher. I did 100 and 110 kilos for 3 to 4 reps, which is pretty good. And it was definitely better than before when I didn't start before.
As far as power goes, I was only doing like 1 power focus session per week, and sometimes even throughout that week I was not able to perform this workout. This was something that I was like, if I have to miss a workout, it will be this one because it's not something that we focus on during this period. But I wanted to have 1 power session throughout the week so that I can focus on my fast twitch muscle fibers, my explosiveness. Of course, I never really assessed it, but my hand cleans and my jerks were definitely going up in numbers when I was performing this session. And also, which is very interesting, my CMJ, or that's counter movement jump, standing vertical jump, definitely went higher because I clocked in 60 centimeters. That's like 24 inches, which is the highest jump I have ever recorded on my contact platform. And it's a pretty elite result when it comes to standing vertical jump.
Let's talk about conditioning. This is the area where I mostly improved while doing this program for my first HYROX race. So conditioning is very important, especially when you want to improve it for a HYROX performance aspect, but also if you're looking to get, let's say, a 10-kilometer improvement for a race. With this program, you'll definitely be helped with that because the distances you have in HYROX are, you have the total of running of 8 kilometers. Most of the training will come with 10Ks in total, some intervals, some tempo workouts, easy runs of 10, 12 kilometers. That's what I mostly did on a day-to-day basis. And most of the HYROX Pro athletes are running maybe over 100 kilometers per week to improve this, build that base so that you can get a good timing. Of course, how I improved it, well, I didn't really measure my 10Ks, 5Ks or 1Ks, but I know that my paces were really going down. For example, I started my easy runs for 5 per kilometer, and now I'm doing them with 450, 445 with an average heart rate of 130, let's say, and that is something you're looking for when you're doing an easy run, for example. When it comes to the other workouts, I had interval workouts where I got my 1Ks to being 330 per kilometer, and also my tempo runs went really down, which probably was the most difficult area for me to get better at, but now they're under 4 minutes per kilometer, and before that were 410, 415. Definitely I can tell that I've really gotten better at this conditioning aspect, but that's why I'm mostly pissed because I didn't really get the timing that I wanted. And even though my running was the best out of everything, out of this program, I still have bad time on my laps when it comes to the race.
As far as aesthetic goes, this was definitely something we were not really focusing on because the main focus of the program is performance, because we wanted to get great timing, a better timing, win the competition. So we depended on performance, improving the numbers of our exercises, reps, sets, weight, etc., but definitely not on looks. Especially you have a lot of people when they're saying when you're running a lot and that running definitely affects how you look and that it will impact your muscle. You will not have any muscle, you'll lose your muscle if you're on a lot. Me, I was definitely running more than 40 kilometers per week in order to get that conditioning for the HYROX competition. I can tell you one thing, this is a period where I have had the most comments from people that I look really good, ripped, but also like big. I'm not looking skinny, you know? And when I see the numbers on the weight scale that when I started this prep, I probably was like 84 kilograms, something like that. I'm mainly 84 kilograms throughout every year, but now I'm finishing the prep with 85.5 kilograms, so I'm even heavier. stronger with all the running and all the training I was doing, but I'm definitely not losing any muscle. We can account that also, of course, with the nutrition, because I was trying to intake as many calories as I can, because I was losing and burning a lot of calories throughout the workouts, because I had 2 workouts a day. Monday through Friday was trying to eat pretty clean and eat good unprocessed foods. On the weekends, I was trying to relax, grab a burger, pizza, a little bit of junk food, of course. You can definitely notice the definition, the striations on my muscle, and also the vascularity from all the high blood flow workouts that I have been doing, combined and mixed with the nutrition. It definitely is a great tool to get into a perfect shape.
Last but not least, overall health. Are you healthier when you are training for HYROX, or if you're a professional HYROX athlete? That really depends, and especially because you're putting a lot of stress on your body, doesn't necessarily mean that you will be healthier. Of course, keep in mind that I have a very physical job. I have like minimum of 6 workouts per day with people. When I'm on my legs, I'm standing, I'm showing exercises, definitely also fatigued by doing my work, and plus all the 2 sessions you have on a daily basis with running and exercising. That's so much stress on the body, and that's not always a good thing, of course. Even though you're training and you're doing this healthy lifestyle where you're all about fitness and sport, it's still a very big stress, and it puts a big toll on the body. So I got sick twice while on the program, and that was probably most of it because of the high stress, but because I'm also around a lot of people, different people, and we getting closer with communication, showing exercise and everything. And maybe if someone is sick, it can transfer to me, of course. And I also did the race with a sore throat and a little bit of coughing, so I can definitely not say that I got healthier or that I was healthy while on this prep. It's also my fault, like I said, and plus I had to get up early sometimes or get to bed late because I had to do these programs, workouts. So definitely a lot of things have to get mixed up and be in good order for you to be healthier while on being prepped for a HYROX competition or any competition at all.
All in all, I did all this in 90 days, which I'm pretty happy and satisfied with. This program will be available for everyone to train on our app that we are currently working on and developing. This app will consist multiple programs that will be divided for different competitions and also for different goals that people will have. So definitely stay tuned for that. I will provide 1 week of training from this program into the description so that you can try it if you want. Like the video and make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video. Peace.